what's going on, guys? So there's this whole narrative in MMA that Conor McGregor is washed up, no good, not the same. Well, I think that's bullshit, and I think that's evident in his last fight against Dustin Poirier. Yeah, he lost by a doctor stoppage because his leg broke in half, but if you really watch this fight, then you know what I'm talking about. Conor dominated basically all the stand-up in that fight. Dustin got a little bit, but Conor cut him off from being able to get those calf kicks that Dustin used in the second fight. Conor was outstriking him. I mean, that's just what was happening. So people can live in denial all they want just to have the Conor hate or the recency bias for the last 2 minutes of the fight. First half of the round, Conor was dominating Dustin on the feet like you expect he would. Dustin got a few good licks in here and there, got a combination off on him, but Conor was dominating him, hands down. I don't even think it was close. DC and Joe Rogan pretty much called that out during their announcement of the fight, that Conor had the upper hand, that Conor was landing some hard shots, that Conor was cutting off the calf kicks. But then Conor shot the guillotine. There's a reason for that. And if you really think about it, his leg was broke. What other time in the fight was his leg able to be broke? So this man, this washed up guy with a broken leg, instead of dropping once he realized his leg was broke and quitting, he tries to end the fight to get the finish. He didn't get the finish, so he ended up on the bottom. That happens. A lot of those big shots Dustin was throwing from the top, they're missing. They're not connecting. And Conor was eating him up with some elbows from the bottom. And then when Dustin started crying to the ref, Conor got up. He found his way back to his feet from that ground and pound that wasn't as severe as people try to make it out like. Then they both swing at each other, miss. Conor steps back. His leg breaks in half. Dustin jumps on him and gets some big shots for the last 3 to 5 seconds of the fight. That's what happens in that fight. I want to watch it with you so that we can see that together now that you know my narrative, because the main narrative that Conor's washed up, who has he lost to? Khabib and Dustin Poirier. And then the first fight, Conor knocked Dustin out. The second fight, Dustin knocked Conor out. Fair play. He knocked him smooth the fuck out. Conor lost that fight. So Conor's lost to Khabib. Conor lost to Dustin. This last fight was a doctor stoppage. I don't think losing to the two top-ranked guys in your division years apart is washed up. The reason Conor hasn't fought a lot is because he made hundreds of millions of dollars. Because he's making so much money. He's still been training. He's been training like a dog. He wanted to go into boxing because there's a lot more money in boxing. Conor wanted to fight 4 times in 2020. He fought Cerrone, finished the fight in like, 15 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that. I mean, it wasn't even a fight, really. That was it. COVID hit. They didn't want Conor to fight. Conor still wanted to fight. He pulled his little bullshit. Oh, I'm going to retire since they won't let me fight. Because they wanted to be able to sell tickets when Conor's there. And they thought that it would be slow with COVID. But Conor's still a mixed martial artist. And he'll always be one of the best. If you put him in with Oliveira right now, Oliveira gets hit. If Conor lands that overhand left, knocks Oliveira clean out, what do you got then? Conor, a champion once again.